I'm gonna try to build a bear-proof chicken coop. Yeah, I want to order some chicks. We're gonna try to get an automatic watering system figured out. Starting to crap on me. No bears getting through this. I'm Greg Ovens, and this is Ovens Rocky Mountain Bushcraft. In town to get my plywood for the chicken coop, my wire for the run, for my Rocky Mountain bug out chicken coop. Got to get on this. My chickens are coming in just 2 or 3 days. I got to be ready. I got to work hard to get this done. So that guy, he didn't want me getting video of him putting the wire in with the forklift.
Can't have your video.
No?
I don't know if you do something wrong.
Now I got a helicopter landing here. But anyways, we got our materials. We got to get on this thing. Just seen a couple of grouse over here with chicks. Look at this. Where are you going, truck? Truck's taking off. I think that truck is more anxious than me to do this chicken coop. Okay. I don't know, it wasn't rolling at first, but whatever. Well, the grouse seem to be gone now. At least the truck stopped. Crazy. Crazy, man. Now I want to have approximately a 50-foot run back to the tree line, close to the creek. So I think if I come from this post, go back, it'll help the water situation. Will be closer to the creek. Chickens will still have a bit of sun, bit of shade. You don't want them out in the open sun all day long with no shade. I want this to be a paradise and not like a junkyard situation. Today I spent, what was it, over $1,000 on the wire, the plywood, materials just for the chicken coop. So these are actually going to end up being very expensive chickens. I mean, you could buy chickens in the store a lot cheaper, but there's nothing like homegrown chickens. And once the initial cost is done, we can keep using this year after year. I don't want a Mickey Mouse situation, but we're gonna have to do a lot of cleanup here. I can see that. Yeah, no, I mean, this will be good, but we got some work to do. There's no doubt. We got some work to do. Oh, and it looks like somebody had rhubarb over there. I'll just go see if it's rhubarb. Yeah, it's rhubarb. It's getting better and better. The more I see this spot, the more I like it. I think this is a good spot. Now I got to figure out how to get that wire out. I'm by myself here, and it's... I think that wire is over 300 pounds, so to get it back out of the truck, and we only had about an inch to play with between the canopy and the tailgate, so... Got her on the ground, paracord held. Happy about that. Cool. gotta have this wire on the bottom too, because animals will just dig underneath it. Now, I've got 2x4s. There's all kinds of stuff that's lying around, as you can see. I guess I have to wire the two pieces together. Well, I hope these chickens don't break a leg on this wire. I'll keep it as tight as possible, but maybe I'll end up having to put sod down so they don't get caught and break legs on the wire. I don't know. Doesn't have to be perfect, just the floor. Good enough. Bit is garbage. I don't like this bit though. Oh man, oh man. At least the sun came out. I'll live with that. Don't even need screws. Well, I'm happy with the way it's going. This is day 2. I mean, it's a big project. I'm just using my crosscut saw. It's getting pretty dull. I'm gonna have to get it sharpened. But I gotta leave these walls off so I can get in and out to build my trusses and work on the structure for the roof. Probably one more day to get this coop completely done. And then we gotta get on the run. And that'll be another part to the series, is doing the run. There's a big eagle's nest. The eagles are nesting in this big ponderosa pine. Just thought you might want to see that. So I got my chicks, picked them up today. Give you a little show of the chicks here. I'm not quite finished my coop yet, but they'll have to stay indoors for a couple of weeks. We got no power out there, so we have to wait until they're big enough to actually put outside. But I'll show you them. They're pretty cute at this age. Drop them. It's funny. You can usually give them a distress call and they'll hide. Or at least they be quiet. Get it up. There you go. Got it? Yep. I mean, it looks straight. Straight enough. Got my other truck here. I'm just going to use it as a stand for working on this roof on this end at least. Oh, drop my screw. Can you grab me a screw, Matt? Good. Done for the day. So what happened to me is I pinched a nerve between my shoulder blades. So I recruited some help to get this finished because today's Thursday. I want my chickens up here Saturday. So we have to get this thing finished. I don't really have use of my right arm. No strength. Fingers are all numb. So I got some help to finish this off because it has to get done. Okay, so basically I'm the supervisor now. So I got lots of help. Keep it flush to the top. I like this supervising job actually. A bit down with that. Going good. I think these guys just want to be on the movies. Or TV. Don't hurt your shoulder. There we go. Yep, that's not bad. No, yeah, attack that. Okay, now let's check this. It's way better. Okay, Scott, you try to cut that line. You just go this way a tad.
I might just bang in. Hold it.
I like the supervising stuff. Got a window. There. Good enough. Ah! It's time to box our chickens up, take them to the coop up in the bush. I don't think they'll like the ride much, but it's pretty cute. You ready to go to your new place? They don't talk much at this age. Nope, into the box. Not much room in this room, so Time to go. They're going to be happy in here. They got a lot more room. Okay guys, come on. Don't scoot out the door. Come on, get out of there. Just don't want them getting out the door either. These things, I don't know if you noticed, but they've grown a lot in 2 weeks. Okay, we're done. Just like all birds, these chickens, they like little bits of gravel to digest their food. It helps them digest their food. So I've got some sand here on this little anthill. So I'm going to take a couple of scoops of this anthill. They'll eat the ants and get the gravel that they need. So it'll be a little snack for them. Lots of ants in here. Oh yeah, they'll love that. They'll go nuts. Watch. This will be funny. Something I have to do is I rely on a generator. So in the middle of the night, I got to get up, turn the generator on so that they have their heat lamp. This runs really good, usually. Of course now it won't because I said it did. So that's the procedure. I'm camped up here in my truck. Got to get up in the middle of the night, give them some heat. They're still a bit too young. Anyway, I'm going back to bed for a bit. These chickens are a lot of work. It's been a while since I did chickens, but anyway, the biggest problem I'm having with these chickens is they just run out of water constantly. Today we're going to try to get an automatic watering system figured out for these chickens because I can't be coming up here constantly to give them water. They'll stay in the coop itself as long as I have water. What I find with feeding them is I just took my knife, cut a small hole in the bag, and as they eat out of it, it just comes down. So as far as feeding them, that's not the issue, but if I can get the water system done today and don't have to worry about water, within a few days maybe I don't have to worry about a heat lamp either. So I gotta make them self-sufficient, so I'm only coming up here once a week to check on them. What do you guys see in the boots? These boots were made for walking, man. Where are you going? Look at this. Right on my leg. Crying out loud. That's weird. Well, you gonna get off? Alright, I'll let you down. Back at the camera now. Say hi to my YouTubers. Hey, come on, get off. Get off. Hey. What do you guys think you're gonna get out of that? Nothing, man. Okay, so something interesting. Except my foot's caught on something. That's interesting too. Anyway, the neighbor that gave me the garden hose and parts, I'm having trouble with this water system. I don't have enough downhill. I got to go way up. The same neighbor has a bunch of irrigation pipe and fittings, and he gave me all the stuff I think I need now. I'm just going to scrap my idea and go with the stuff that he uses for his irrigation. And we'll get some water to this thing today. But interesting enough, Hans is this fellow's name. And I can't get my chainsaw to go. I was going to cut a hole, let the chickens out yesterday. Couldn't get the saw to run. So he lent me a chainsaw. The other thing he says is he doesn't stay at the cabin year round. He says, oh, come and use the shower and do your laundry and whatever over here. He's just down from the chicken coop. So you gotta love Rocky Mountain hillbillies. They're just so helpful. He's probably got some moonshine in the fall for us too. But anyways, we'll get this coop done. The water system, I should say, to the coop. And then he's gonna take me and show me a lake that I did not know about. There's fish in it apparently right here on the property. And we'll do a little interview with Hans. I'll show you the shower setup and also, oh, this is really good. Also, he says the rarest badger in the world lives near his cabin. We're gonna set up a trail cam. He says Rocky Mountain badger. There's 3 or 4 of them that live near the cabin over here where he is. We're gonna set up a night cam if we can get some footage of them. Spectacular. Apparently nobody ever sees these things. This video is going great, man. And the other thing that was pretty funny, Hans says, is he says, well, I said, well, I only need the chainsaw to make one little cut so the chickens can get into the run. He says, oh, I don't need it. Hang on to it till the fall, he says. I'll see you around at some point in time. Pretty trusting people out here. Calling for the moose. So Hans is showing me where the moose come through.
When the elk comes down here and drinks, the creek comes over here, just along this line here.
Yeah.
And up there is a hayfield.
Okay.
And goes around the creek, around this lake. We have this street, or this little trail. You go hunting in the morning from here, and then go up, and then you see the whole field over there. Beautiful.
Huh. Well, I appreciate you showing me this stuff.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm really keen on seeing those rare badgers.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
The one hole was just fresh duck.
Yeah.
Wasn't even it was last night.
Yeah.
Wasn't even a day old.
Well, we'll set a camera up tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
There's no fish in here.
So I'm here at Hans's cabin, and we're gonna see the inside of it. The loft. Oh, there's a skunk hanging there. And there's Ruth. She doesn't like to be on film though. She's trying to hide in the cupboards. Got a big boar up here. That's from where, Hans?
Texas.
Texas. There's a wolverine. Spotted that. What's beside the wolverine?
Fox.
Fox?
Red fox.
Red fox. Lighting's not so good right there. There. Probably see them better now. Some nice paintings.
And I was leaving this bed with my head so I can see there and can see across the field.
Yeah.
So I know when something is coming across the field in the morning, like elk coming down with the water.
Yeah.
You can see him right going into the creek. It's beautiful.
Great. So Hans is going to show me where I can have a shower.
You can make mistakes here when you want to.
Yeah. Pretty hospitable of you to let me do this.
It's a shower.
Okay. Yeah, I should throw some trout in there.
Yeah.
So they're always fresh, eh? That's what you do?
Yeah, yeah.
Right on.
Put a net over so they jump out, and then you have it every day fresh.
Hans and myself put a post here. We're going to put the camera. I'm going to show you the badger holes. And what'd you say, Hans? They're so rare, or what?
They're mountain badgers. They're very, very rare. About the biology says there are about 12 pairs in the whole of British Columbia.
12 pairs left.
Yeah.
So that's how endangered these are. So let's hope we get this on film. Be dynamite. And there's where one of them's been digging. And I'll show you one of the older holes too. And there's another badger hole there.
Here's another one.
Maybe if I stick the camera down in there, he'll come out and attack it. There's one of those badgers. I hope you can see it. It's looking right at me. My screen. I gotta tie a rock to it. It won't sink down to get the water going in. Another year of mosquitoes too. Trying to siphon it up that hill, but it's not working right now. But once we get it to here, it's downhill again, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, so I did get my water to the coop. I took my line way upstream. I went from the big line to 1-inch line and was able to get it up the hill to the coop. So now they're independent for water. That's the good thing. And then inside, I just put copper fitting with the tap so I can just drip it slowly into an eaves trough, and then it goes out the other side where it drips out the other end, so it doesn't, it was starting to flood the place. You can see the water here, so I had to turn it down and drill a hole in the floor so that they don't get flooded out. So now we have to get on the run, so the chickens basically are on their own. I don't have to keep coming up here constantly to check on them. That's what I want to do. Go, get off that. Get off it. So anyway, I brought the chicks up here about a week ago. Just thought I'd show you They love their coop. They come in and out. They love watermelon, cantaloupe. I decided I'd just put some chicken wire so that they can get out during the daytime. But at night, they always end up going back in the chicken coop. They feel safe there. So, this guy wants some. They know where home is, put it that way. Covered in chickens. Funny thing is, if I make a distress call, they will head back in the coop. Try to see if they'll do it. You crapped on me, man. Nah, they like the cantaloupe better, I guess. Okay, come on, man. I gotta get up now. Guys are just starting to crap on me. But I'll tell you what. Butcher day is a hard day for me. You almost get attached to them. You know, they get pretty friendly. I'm the first thing they've seen since they were born, so pretty much you're like the parent and the guardiator. That's the way it is. They know that the coop is safety. They know where to go if there's danger. I only let them out in this little run if I'm here right now, because I don't have the run finished. But they're pretty happy with their coop, running water they have now. I think they've been up here a little over a week. They're growing like crazy, as you can see. I mean, they were just little. This guy's pecking at me. Well, stop pecking at me. You get it, but they come and they go. I just wanted to say I've been camped up here with the chickens pretty much ever since I brought them up here, except for one night. One night I left them on their own, where I wasn't here. Just trying to keep an eye on predators. I'm gonna cook up some corn, get a fire going here, have some corn, but what else? Chicken. Now these birds that you buy in the store, very small compared to how big these birds are going to get. These birds will go 15 to 18 pounds. This thing's, I don't know, 3. But don't tell the chickens this is what we're having. This is really quite the project that I undertook here, believe it or not.
Oh, pardon, sorry. Pardon, sorry. Pardon, sorry. Pardon. Sorry.
Oh yeah, this looks like a great place to sit right here in the doorway.
Pardon. Pardon.
Okay, I'm here at a friend's house and my truck broke down, head gasket, but this is where I stay. I got a tow truck coming. I'm gonna have to get it pulled up to the chicken coop, and but I do have a spare vehicle right here. So I put this on the road, my little Ford Ranger. It runs like a top. It's kind of rusty and this and that. Not all YouTubers have fancy vehicles, you know.
Ups and bass.
But anyway, so I'll drive this. We'll tow the other truck. Because I got to get up and see the chickens. It's been 3 days since the truck broke down and I haven't been back. They've been locked in the coop. And check on them. I brought them some treats, some corn, some watermelon. They love that stuff. And I still don't have the run done because I did injure my arm. Apparently it was a pinched nerve. I just got back from the chiropractors. It's already feeling better. So hopefully I can get this run finished. I don't know how many times Dennis has rescued me out of the bush. He probably forgets how many times. You're gonna stand this way, Dennis, a bit. So how many times do you think that you've towed my vehicles or rescued me out of the bush?
I have no idea. Too many.
Too many.
I would say at least a dozen times.
You remember that time that me and Mike came and your tow truck went through the ice?
Yes. Do I ever remember?
You swam to shore and we rescued you and had to get you back. Hypothermia would have sit in there.
Yeah.
But I've had it a lot too.
That was,
White swan.
yeah, that was in the middle of January.
It was cold.
It was cool that night.
So that was the end of that rescue mission.
That until the night.
So
Yeah,
we were out trying to get a vehicle out of the ice, and he's pulling on the tow truck, trying to get the vehicle out, and I could see the ice going down. We're yelling at him, but he couldn't hear us because of the truck running. And next thing you know, boom, tow truck went right through the ice too. Hey, Dennis? That was something.
It was the next morning. All there was just a little bit of the cab light sticking out of the wall.
Well, it's good it wasn't deep, right?
That was funny.
But that must have been cold for you.
It was not funny at the time, but now it's funny.
It's funny, no, but we were pretty worried about it. But anyway, we rescued him. He rescues me. That's the way it works in the bush. Right on. I'm going to show you how much these chickens love corn. They're going to go absolutely nuts over this. That corn is not going to last long. Give them some watermelon though. They love that too. Today we're going to work on the run, try to get this finished. Now I get to use my bench. I pretty much need a bench to be able to screw these in properly, but at least I'm not using it for drywall. Okay, we're one post short. We're gonna have to chop a tree here. I'm gonna get Blaine to do everything. It's not that I'm getting lazy. You can go up higher, Blaine. It won't fall. No, you won't be able to break it. You're gonna have to cut it. There she goes. You should be able to push that off. Okay, I just want to say thanks to Alex Rebar, Liberty Rogue Outdoors. Gave me this hatchet when I was in Maine visiting Zach. We're going to use it on some of the projects. I'm not very good with my one arm. Good enough.
Johnson.
No, we need one of the long ones for this.
On his way into Memphis.
That's way better. Grab this way. Okay. You hold that stuff. We're getting there. One more run. We're done. We're done. We got the frame done.
Very well. If that is your custom, prepare to die.
Oh, yeah. Wait. We're gonna have to try to stand it up this way. Oh yeah, it should go. Okay, I want to make sure it fits. Okay, now, see if it'll stay. It's gonna be a solid fence, boy. This game wire, no bears getting through this. It's just the weasels I worry about. Figure out what's gonna reach. Move that 2x4. There you go. Okay. About there. Stiff wire. There we go. I'll fix this kind of stuff up tomorrow. So I'll get the outside wire on, chicken wire for smaller stuff. I don't think that'll keep weasels out. We let them out to run around. We don't have the roof on yet, but I'm gonna leave them for tonight. I hope all goes good. I really do.
Oh yes, Gregory. They'll be just fine.
I don't want to try to get in there and push them all back in. They don't cooperate with that idea. We just got to put the roof on and tie some of the wire together. That's it.
Make sure the pen is bear safe. That's the concern. You've had a long day. Why don't you go back to your truck and rest your eyes?
Okay, so I just have 2 runs on the roof. Wire it all together. And they can be on their own. I'm telling you what, these chickens this is like running a daycare. They just take up so much time. I've been up here like just about every day for a month looking after them. They're sure going through the food too. Okay, so I finally have these chickens where they can be on their own for 2-3 days at a time, as long as I leave them food. But they really love dandelions. and I saw something very interesting. I've never seen the likes of this. I'm going to tell you this little story about the chickens. They usually will fight over the food. I don't know, hopefully you can see, they just will fight each other over the dandelions, cantaloupe, watermelon, whatever. But I have this one chicken, and I call it Hopalong. It's a hen. Now, when it was a chick, something happened, must have broke its leg, and I was going to put it down, and I didn't. And it's healed all funny, it's kind of crippled, it likes to sit by itself, and I got to get this on video if I can. But there's another chicken in here that was stealing the dandelions from the other chickens, bringing it over to Hopalong, dropping it in front of it, going back, stealing more dandelions and dropping it off. Now, I've never seen the likes of that with chickens. It's like this one other chicken looks after Hopalong. I'm telling you, that's something else. Weasels will be my problem, maybe. But so far, so good. We haven't lost any. These birds are a little over a month and a half or so old. So this is the chicken Hopalong. I bring them out and feed them treats sometimes. I left these guys for 3 days. They did fine. But I got to clean the coop out now, so that's what I'm up to, clean this out. Somehow they flooded it because they got so much stuff in the trough that it overflowed. But it's time to change it anyway. I haven't done it for a week or so. It's a mess in here. I've only been checking on them maybe every third, fourth day now, and they've been okay. But they keep plugging up their water trough and flooding things, and I've got my first casualty. Unfortunate. But yeah, they plug the trough up and then they flood themselves. Well, swamp it out again. Well, I don't really know what happened to that chicken, if he just drowned because it was flooded in there. He is missing feathers on his neck, but that could be the other ones just walking on him. I don't see any puncture marks, and I hope this isn't the first sign of a weasel, because the chickens won't last if that's the case. Look out. These guys are high maintenance, I'll tell you. Oh. Well, why don't you guys go outside, man? So I'm just going to show you something interesting. I was living in the white truck all winter until, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago when the motor went on it. And but anyway, ever since spring I've had this spider, and he would make webs in there and I'd feed him flies, and he's still in the canopy. He's been in there for months. But come fall, I'll give him to my daughter. She puts them in the windowsills, And they catch flies all winter indoors, and she actually gets them to live right through the winter. I feed him once in a while, but he's kind of like my little buddy. Now I'm back up because I'm concerned, because I had my first casualty, as you saw. I'm going to spend the night, set up the trail cam. It does not look like it's anything to do with a weasel or anything like that, because I think there'd be a lot more dead ones if that was the case. But since I'm here, what I like to do is let them out. I brought them some corn for a treat. Inside the coop, or the run, there's just no grass, no dandelions left. They just destroy stuff in no time, man. So here the grass is like 2 feet tall. Nothing left inside there. Not a blade of grass. I know you want out, don't you? The bag's right on the wire. There we go. Okay, come on out. So this is Hopalong. He's one of the only, or it's actually a hen. One of the only ones that lets me pick it up without an issue, because it does have that handicapped foot. But I usually put it in the truck, let it get its treats, because if it competes with the other ones, it doesn't get its fair share of treats like corn and this and that. There, I got a treat for you. Now, don't crap on my seat, man. There. Oh, don't fall off. Sit down and eat it. So, just getting ready to cook something. The chickens are all back in the coop, which is good. But something that I like is I hear 2 great gray owls hooting back and forth here. So that could be good news for me, because they will catch weasels and stuff at night, and hopefully before they get to my chickens. The one that died today, that I found this morning, I'm not sure what happened, but it doesn't look like it was a predator of any sort. Just died for some reason. But anyway, great gray owls, nice. Ow, ow. Okay, Hopalong, your turn. Got to take Hopalong and give him her, I should say, her cantaloupe. The rest will just steal it from her. Maybe we better put the seatbelt on you, okay? Just in case you want to go for a drive. Gotta get Hopalong and give her her treats. That's Hopalong. Corn? Want watermelon instead, eh? And that smoke is just above the chicken coop. Not good. So I'm getting near the fire now. You can see it behind me. You can hear it. It sounds like a waterfall. Pretty wild. Hey guys. The time has come to do a catch and cook with one of these birds. We still have a forest fire over here. I had to get a permit today actually to come in here just to get one of these birds to finish this series off, but these chickens have pretty much taken up my entire summer, it seems. I'm gonna have to find somebody to do hop along at the end because I don't have the heart. She trusts me, eats out of my hand. The only chicken I can pick up, take to the truck and pamper. So I won't have the heart to do hop along. I'm just going to use my 22 to get one of these birds to finish the video. Can hear the helicopters maybe in the background still fighting the fire around the chicken coop here. That kind of has forced me into getting rid of the birds sooner than I would have liked actually. But like I say, I'm going to spare you that. We're going to take one bird, do a cook, Parmigiana like I say. And I hate this part. I hate the butchering aspect. I never feel good about it. But the one thing I will say is these birds, they did have a happier life than the ones you buy in the store. They're better for you because they're free range. They get looked after. They get watermelon and corn, and I treat them properly while they're alive. I guess I can use that word because they have to go in the freezer. But they're not stuck in a little cage where all they can do is eat and drink, and that's basically their life. So it's a sad fact, but these birds did have a good time. Okay, so I came to one of my favorite spots down by the river to have my first dinner of the chickens. They made it from chicks to maturity. The bird I'm going to cook up, it's heavy. It's over 10 pounds. I'm thinking maybe even closer to 12. But what I'd like to do is my chicken parmigiana. Just because it's my favorite dinner. This time I'm going to do potatoes. So we'll get our dinner going. Get the fire going first. And I will show you that I'm just going to fillet the meat off this bird. So anyway, I'm going to make the same dinner as I did in the grouse parmigiana. Gonna crush up the Ritz crackers. That's what I use for. If you didn't see that video, go back and check it out. I had to put my chicken in sandwich bags because the hornets are just everywhere. They're just trying to eat my dinner up faster than I can even make it. Well, there's no way that I can get the whole chicken in the bowl. I can do about not even quite half the chicken. These are big chickens. And the hornets keep trying to steal my dinner. Almost got that guy. That looks beauty. But look at the size of the breast meat on these chickens that I raised. I think 2 pieces is all I can get in this pot. Homegrown chicken. The taste test. Better be worth it. It took all my summer. Sure is tender, I can tell you. Okay. I ain't gonna exaggerate. That is good. That is the most tender chicken I've ever had. So, from chick to coop to watering system, the whole deal. That is good. You could cut this with a fork. Oh, man. I can't even believe it. That is so good. That chicken is unbelievably good. It's been a long time since I raised chickens. I forgot how good they really were. Way better than store-bought. So I let these chickens get a little too big. A lot of them can't even stand up anymore. But something I have to show you, and it's kind of a sad fact, but there's one hen here that has trouble standing up. And Hopalong is actually like comforting this chicken. And it sounds like she's saying, "You comfortable? You comfortable?" I'll show you. So I got one chicken here that I've dealt with. It's kind of getting dark, but what I want to show you is I'm going to tie it up and leave it in the creek overnight. And you can pluck them that way too, cold water. Next morning I'll be able to pluck it just like when you dunk it in the hot water. Most people dunk it in the hot water. I'm going to leave it in the creek. Hopefully nothing finds it. And pluck it in the morning. So I just decided to leave Hopalong and this other chicken outside the coop this time. That guy's choking on something. But these chickens are just too big. They have to be dealt with this weekend, which I'm going to do, get some help. But I'm not going to leave you in suspense. I have a plan for Hopalong and maybe her new friend. Somebody going to take them in. But realistically, these chickens only live so long. They're meat birds. They'll probably die of a heart attack or something. But these two, gonna leave them outside. I'll show you. They're getting comfortable, cuddled up together. It's too crowded in the coop now. They're too big, and the other ones just pick on them. Hey, Hop, you got a new friend? Well, all the other chickens are in the coop, and Hop and her new friend are sitting outside here. Thought I'd see if they want some heat. You guys getting cold? I'm gonna try to cover you. Just stay there, Hop. Yeah, I got them covered up with my shirt from Patagonia. Just cuddle up. See you in the morning. I can't even sleep right now. I'm just wondering if Hop and her new buddy are still okay. So we're gonna go check on them. I don't know. Strange thing how they became buddies like that overnight. But new friends, new jacket, getting ready for winter. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna pester you, Hop, don't worry. Hans is gonna give me a hand to finish up the chickens. I gotta get on with other adventures. But you folks have been asking where Hans is from. Where are you from?
Germany.
Germany?
Yes.
Okay, so when did you come to Canada?
35 years ago.
35?
Yeah.
Okay, so not when you were a kid, like.
No. You know, I'm 77 today.
Yeah.
I'm 77 years old, yeah.
Today?
Not today, this year.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So we were going to have a little competition who can fillet and do the chicken the fastest.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know that my hand is not working. Your hands is working.
That's my name is Hans.
I know. And you're going to beat me hands down.
My baby. Maybe not.
But anyways, I know you're faster at this than me. But we're just going to get these chickens done. I got to get on with other adventures. You know, if I get a big game like an elk, I'm going to have trouble.
Why?
Well, because I can't use my hand properly.
Wow.
It's been 3.5 months.
Wow.
They
Terrible.
said it could come back, but it could take a year. Yeah, that's what I'm doing half of the time. See, I can't pull anything, eh? I got no strength.
Yeah.
Like, that's my big problem. This is a good knife I got, too.
Yeah. It's a good knife what I have here, too.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I find is, like, people that have knives that aren't sharp, like, what's the point?
Yeah. No,
You know?
you need a knife, yeah.
You gotta have a sharp knife.
That's right. It's right there.
Well, I'm doing pretty good keeping up with you, considering.
Yeah, okay.
I just have the strength. And what did you do for work?
I was a businessman. I had restaurants in Kelowna. I had restaurants, Best Western Hotel, and some other adventures.
Oh, okay.
So I did many businesses, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm done.
You done?
Yeah.
Oh, you beat me hands down. Because I still got one leg.
That's okay. I did a bit of rough chop this time because I know you're in the competition, you know, so I have to be, you do a finer chop than me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, man.
All right, thanks.
You're very welcome.
We're gonna get these birds done up, but I gotta get these birds in the freezer, or I can't go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I want to show you that leaving this bird in the creek overnight plucks quite well. You don't need boiling water like some people were saying, oh, you got to use boiling water. You don't. I left this bird in the creek all night and it plucks just fine. The chickens are all in the freezer except for 4. I decided to let them live out their lives in the coop here. We've got Hopalong, the other hen that she was with the other night, I'm going to call Cassidy, and then we got Butch and Sundance. Let them live their lives out. I've got enough meat. But I'm still going to take Hopalong on a little fishing trip or something. Give her some treats. I was going to let Hopalong, Cassidy, Sundance, and Butch live their life out here in the coop if everything went well. But I came up here today and the water system is not working anymore. Now, I was supposed to go to Vancouver Island today, just give them their food and away I go. And I am not gonna start working on a water system and continually cancel my adventures over 4 chickens. I just can't do it. So I'm gonna get rid of the 3, but I will bring Hopalong to the island, have some adventures there. I'm bringing Hopalong so I don't have to worry about what happens to her while I'm gone. I'm gonna try to find a farm for her to maybe live her days out where it's warmer down there. They don't get the cold like we do. Here, a couple of huckleberries for you. Red and a blue. I like the blue and the red, eh? You dropped it. She likes her huckleberries. Look what I brought you. You're getting more athletic as it goes. We're going camping, Hop. You'll like camping. Find yourself a little hideout. Oh, you did, eh? Yep. I just got a little frame here. We'll just throw a little tarp over it and I'll make her some kind of bed in here. Her choking in the background. It's ridiculous. She eats so fast that she chokes herself. Good news is I found a place for Hopalong. We're gonna drop her off before I leave. I'm at my daughter's now. But this woman does have chickens and she has a warm barn. She can be content there. She's not happy in the truck all the time, especially now we got snow, it's getting cold. Can't really look after her properly, so we'll get her to this place. We'll see you, Hops. Gonna miss you. Okay. Not the best box. Well, they got lots of other chickens around. Looks like you're already at home, eh, Hop?
This will be her buddy.
Okay.
This is Renee. Yeah.
Got a crippled leg too.
Yeah, this is Renee.
So it's fitting.
Hey, you want to say hi?
You got a buddy now, Hop.
Hey?
Oh yeah.
You have a foot? Oh yeah.
Walks better than her, but that rooster's getting along with her already. Yeah, she likes her food. It's getting cold, so Okay, Hop, now, you behave, no picking on the rest of them. See you later. Hop's new friend. So I thought everybody would be interested in a little update with Hopalong. She's still alive. So we're just gonna have a little visit, say hi to Hop. She's hiding. She's big. Hey, Hop.
What you doing? Let's see she doesn't freak out or...
Okay, so she is heavier. Boy, must be 12 pounds or something. You're getting big. You're getting big. You're getting big.
I thought the date was hot.
You know? I'll bring you a cantaloupe next time. It's a good thing that my daughter and myself stopped to see Hopalong yesterday. I guess she had died during the night. I knew that day was coming. I know some of you probably don't care, but for those that do, we'll do something for her. Hopalong. Maybe we better put the seatbelt on you. Okay. I'm bringing Hopalong so I don't have to worry about what happens to her while I'm gone. We're going camping, Hop. We'll see you later. Okay, here we are. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Oh, here's my new YouTube partner. Hey. You gonna say hi? Say hi? There'll be no whining on the trip. Okay? You better get used to the bush. Have you ever been camping? Yeah, probably not. That's funny. I've only had the dog about 3 hours and it's just playing and so happy. Wait till it gets in the bush. Man, I'm telling you, this is going to be another good bush dog. It's just awesome. I'm open to suggestions for names. I'm thinking Finley because I spend so much time up the Finley Valley in this area. And I kind of like that name as well. Cut yourself. Cut yourself. See it? Good boy. Holy smokes. Finley chasing sparks. That is funny. There you go. Joe and I are heading off to Vancouver Island on an adventure to do a 7-day survival challenge. It could be tough go for me and Joe. Coming up to my crab trap here. Right on, man. Oh, I see. The whale. The whales are all around us. They're huge. Look at them. They're coming right at us. Oh my God. And the sea started getting rough. and then it got worse and worse. We ended up leaving Finley. I just hope he's okay. I worry about the little guy. Ben! Quite the spines. Another trick.
It's a nice one, eh? Breakfast of Champions.
That's how you do it on Ovens Rocky Mountain Bushcraft. YouTuber extraordinaire.